For months, rumors had been circulating that something wasn't right between Yaman and Sara Bluma. Fans sensed the tension, the silence, the sudden distance that replaced what once seemed like a powerful connection. But no one expected this. When Yaman finally spoke out, the entire entertainment world went into shock. His words weren't cold or calculated, they were raw, filled with pain, disappointment, and the sting of betrayal. "She used me," he said. "She became famous because of me. And I let her." Those words hit like a thunderstorm. For the first time, Cannes' calm and composed image cracked open, revealing a man who had been holding back too much for too long. People had seen them together, at events, on red carpets, even in quiet coffee shops in Rome, laughing, whispering, sharing what looked like real affection. Their chemistry was undeniable. Fans were quick to brand them the perfect couple, the new obsession of European tabloids. But behind those smiles, something darker was brewing. Sources close to the actor revealed that Can had been warned early on. Friends told him Sara was ambitious, strategic, and obsessed with fame. She admired him, maybe even loved him, one insider shared, but she also saw him as her ticket into the world she always wanted. At first, Can didn't want to believe it. He defended her when journalists hinted at manipulation. He told his team to stop feeding gossip sites. He even cut off a few friends who criticized her intentions. He was blinded, the insider continued. He thought she was different. But the truth always finds a way out. Over time, Can began to notice the small changes, the way Sara's tone shifted when cameras appeared, the way she started turning every private moment into a social media opportunity. What began as quiet affection slowly turned into a performance. Their dinners became leaks, their trips coincidental sightings. Each new rumor seemed to benefit her career more than his. And yet, he stayed silent. According to one of Cannes' close confidants, he didn't want to believe the woman he cared for could be using him. He thought it was just pressure from fame. But she knew exactly what she was doing. That realization came crashing down one night at an Italian TV gala. Sara arrived without him, glowing, confident, surrounded by cameras. When asked about Can, she smiled politely and said, "We're just friends, but I'm grateful for everything he's done for me." Those words broke him. Not because of what she said, but because of what she didn't say. For Can, that sentence erased everything, the late-night talks, the promises, the trust. To him, it was the moment he realized he was no longer a person in her story, he was a stepping stone. In the weeks that followed, fans noticed a shift. Can stopped appearing at public events. His social media turned silent. Sara, on the other hand, was everywhere, talk shows, magazines, interviews, brand deals. Every article mentioned her past connection with Yaman, turning his name into her PR fuel. But even then, he refused to respond. He thought silence would protect his dignity. Until now. During a recent interview for an Italian magazine, Can was asked directly about Sara for the first time since their rumored breakup. At first, he hesitated. The journalist described a visible pause, a deep breath, a tightening jaw. Then he looked straight into the camera and said, "Some people don't come into your life to love you. They come to climb." The interviewer pressed further, asking if he was referring to Sara Bluma. His answer was clear and devastating: "She used me. She became famous because of me. And I let her, because I believed in something that wasn't real." Within minutes, clips from the interview exploded online. Fans flooded social media with mixed reactions, some defending him, others accusing him of exposing private matters. Hashtags like #CanSpeaksOut, #SaraUsedCan, and #TruthOfYaman began trending worldwide. Even major entertainment portals in Turkey and Italy picked up the story. For many, it was the first time Can had ever shown this level of emotional honesty in public. Behind the headlines, more details began to surface. Insiders revealed that Can had invested time, contacts, and even personal reputation to help Sara break into the European entertainment scene. He introduced her to producers, stylists, and photographers, doors that had always been closed to her. He genuinely wanted to help, said one source. He thought they were building something together. But once she got what she wanted, she started to distance herself. She didn't even look back. Another source shared that Sara had been negotiating her own projects long before their relationship officially ended. She was planning her solo career move while still with him, they claimed. She even told someone, "Once this blows up, I'll be unstoppable." Those words, reportedly overheard at a private dinner, now haunt Cannes' fanbase, the proof of the betrayal they never saw coming. But not everyone blames Sara entirely. Some argue that fame changes people, that in the entertainment world, ambition often looks like manipulation. Sara's rise wouldn't have been possible without her talent, one PR expert said. Yes, being linked to Can gave her visibility, but she knew how to use that attention. That's the game. Still, the emotional weight of Cannes' confession can't be ignored. His statement wasn't just about her, it was about disillusionment, about learning the hard way that love and fame don't mix easily. Those close to him say he's been more reflective lately, quieter but stronger. He's not angry anymore, said one longtime friend. He's accepted it. He just wanted people to know his side of the story, that behind the headlines, there was a man who truly cared, and got hurt. Meanwhile, Sara has remained silent. No statement, no response, no denial. Her social media remains active, though, filled with photos from new sets, luxury events, and brand partnerships. To many, her silence speaks volumes. To others, it's a calculated move, a way to let the storm pass without fueling it. But fans aren't forgetting. Under every post, comments flood in, "Did you really use him? Say something about Cannes. We want the truth." Some even defend her, suggesting the media exaggerated his words. Yet, the damage is already done. The public now sees the relationship through the lens of betrayal, and the narrative has shifted permanently. What hurts most, according to people close to Cannes, is not the betrayal itself, but how genuine he was. He wasn't playing a role this time. He believed in love beyond the cameras. He thought he had found someone who understood his world without exploiting it. He gave her his trust, and she turned it into a headline, one insider said bitterly. Now, as both continue their separate paths, the question remains, will there ever be reconciliation, or has the bridge burned completely? Some believe that deep down, Can still has compassion for her, that his statement wasn't revenge, but closure. He's not someone who seeks drama, a colleague shared. He just wanted the truth out there, once and for all. As for Sara, her next moves will determine everything. If she addresses the accusations, she could either clear her name or confirm the narrative. If she stays silent, the silence itself becomes her answer. But one thing is clear, the world has already chosen its side. The image of Yaman as the betrayed romantic hero only grows stronger, while Sara's reputation hangs in the balance. It's the kind of real-life drama no script could write, love, fame, betrayal, and truth, colliding under the harsh light of the spotlight. In the end, perhaps Cannes' words will echo far beyond this story. Fame doesn't change who you are, he once said in another interview. It reveals who you were all along. And now, the world has finally seen both sides, the man who gave too much, and the woman who took just enough to become unforgettable.